these new police, yeah, these new police stations as well. Because I'm talking about that. The manifesto me I talk about now, Squitty, as you mean.
Yeah, man, the manifesto, man.
Yes, these new police stations. For example, the one in Eastern Hanover where I am. We in Jamaica, it was the first modern police station. So no other police station were modernized like that one.
Yeah.
So they are no longer using the big. It is clean, state of the art police station when you go in there. So what they're now working on is getting AI in the police station. So when you go to the station to make a complaint or to lodge a statement, you won't be dealing with a police officer. So it is to boost efficiency, the police. So I'm not saying that police won't be there, but when it comes to basic assistance like taking statements, asking questions, you will be speaking to a machine and it will be able to give you all the relevant information that you need and you will not leave short of anything.
Right, you just type in your question or say it out loud.
Right. So, yes, right. Yeah. So you can speak to it or you can communicate whether typing or whatever, and it will give you. Now the police in return will use that information to deal with your situation accordingly. It
yes, you have them system name at the airport, them are fine, you know. When you travel and I come back, you don't go talk to nobody and I check in back with your book. You just go to the kiosk then.
The kiosk, yeah, right.
And just
Right.
give them information and thing and you're gone.
Yes.
And
Yes.
same thing them have been in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So it those are the type of efficiencies that you're talking about. So police can spend more time doing community policing,
Exactly.
and they can focus on more pressing matters. So every police station will be upgraded. So what they're now doing is that Dr. Chang said that they're focusing on the stations that need assistance the most. So they're not going to rebuild all the stations. What they're going to do is retrofit some of them. If the building structure is strong and just need retrofitting, they're going to do that. They're going to be building new police stations from scratch.
What did they say with this police station? Why if you clear up something with the people and we have this belief that them are shipping a whole heap of robot and robot are going to walk on and take people's job and this. Them are just simply AI just like how you mentioned now, them going to give them information, type in that and say it literally and it get done. The information.
No.
About this heap of robot that come. Even last night somebody come and talk about the same foolishness.
No people, not like that. What the Prime Minister, and I want you to listen to me carefully. We are now embracing the fourth industrial revolution.
Yes, sir.
What that means is that the world is changing and technology is on a high. Now, in Jamaica, we are not used to change. We don't like change. But the thing is, if we have an option, is either we are going to stay behind and remain lost to the dark ages, or we are going to move forward and embrace change.
Yeah.
All right, let me give you a perfect example of what the government recognizes that the digital age is upon us. What the Ministry of Social Security did, they have trained over 58 senior citizens graduated. Some of those elderly persons have never sat before a computer before.
Yeah.
But now, those people who some of them not even did go to school are now able to type a letter, send an email, know how to check their bank account and stuff like that. So what the government is doing, they're moving forward, but they're not leaving anybody behind, and that is just one step forward. So don't believe that the people are gonna be left behind. The opportunities will be made for everybody who is, whether you're scared, hesitant, opportunities will be there for you to be educated about what is happening. So what the Prime Minister is now doing, so now let me give you that example. He is saying to us that we need to embrace the way forward, and the way forward is through intelligence.
Yeah.
AI is just one aspect of it. The AI is not to replace jobs, and he said this more than one time. It is not to replace jobs. He said nothing about bringing in robot in Jamaica to take over jobs, because Jamaica is not yet at the place where the government can take care of the people and we lie down in our bed. Everybody will have to go out and work for what they want. This is not Dubai. So the Prime Minister could have never in a right mind declare him about bringing in robot to take over Jamaica and
I tell you, some people stupid over there. They listen and
Pity, I don't, and some of these people, they sit down on these platforms and they feed themselves with the propaganda and the lies, and they
They
run.
try to tell the people and the public and educate the people and the right thing. And some of them know the right thing, you know, but they just are going to the floor and
They know, but some of them are just PMP and them just want to spread anarchy and chaos.
yeah.
So the fourth industrial revolution is coming, and if Jamaica does not embrace it, we are going to find ourselves.
We're not going to be no first world for now, brother. We're not going to be a developed country ever. We're going to
So
be a
people are going to continue. Yeah, people are going to continue to left go America because it's cleaner, it's brighter,
Yes.
it smells better, the economy is better. Because why?
Yeah.
Them no want to stay in
You
Jamaica
can't wait for
because
the 15
Jamaica
minutes
is
of
in the dark ages.
come. Yeah.
Jamaica is in the dark ages, so them are going to run with Squitty. What the Prime Minister is saying is that we are going to make Jamaica become so efficient that all of who they overseas will reach retirement age want come back. Yeah, and all of everybody we acting about to go away, we are going to stay. So when you look at the school system in Jamaica, we are about to hear say education in Jamaica need an overhaul. Think about the efficiency when they introduce AI to the schools, and the teachers can guide the student, will be there to guide the student how to use it. Mute your mic, Eddie. How the students can use it effectively to do their school work. For example, the university that I'm going now, they're so efficient that majority of the classes
Which university? Which university are you going now?
UCC.
Oh, UCC.
Yeah, because yeah, so me decide, as me say, me decide to go back to school and
Where are me join?
social work, but it's gonna be the gerontological type. So
Gerontological? Yeah, cause bad on this man. Tell the people.
no man, gerontology. It is the study of the age, the aging the aging population.
Yeah.
Right. So that I'll be a specialist. So for example, I'll be a normal social worker, but I'll be able to specialize in that aspect. So let's say that the government, for some reason, want a specialist to work with the aging population.
Yeah, they must send for you.
I am now setting up myself to actually work with the government, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So the Prime Minister introducing efficiency has nothing to do with that. It is to boost education, boost healthcare, and to boost the entire happenings of Jamaica. So your job will be easier because you will have to sit in a meeting for hours.
And to move Jamaica forward.
Yes, and to move Jamaica forward. So everybody is going to benefit from the small man right up to the big man.
Whole country will I move.
Right. So we will be able to get things done more efficiently and easier. That is all that we are saying. We now say that we are going to take on a job and all of them the madness. No listen to the foolishness. Education.
But choose Jamaica. You are doing the wrong course, you know.
Huh?
You are doing the wrong course, you know.
What make you say that now?
You should have the political science, man. Because you are going the wrong way.
Pretty, to tell you the truth, you know. I thought about it, but you see, me is a no nonsense person.
You see, the first, let me tell you something you don't know. You see, first, you hear what you say? I thought about it. You see, first thing will come on your head, brother, and you think about it, that is it.
Maybe.
Well, I know, you make a rethink, you know, and you're going to gear in a gear with name.
No,
That's it to do. And what you are talking now, because I talk almost an hour and 45 minutes about positive things. We're good, we can affect how the country and move in the right way and what's going to be done and the development and things. Come here, listen, I mean, I pray the that's all. Him sound positive like him is a real politician, you know. And you got no fucking galagaji away.
Me I got do it, man. As me say, I'm thinking about it. It doesn't. What I'm doing now doesn't change because
You say something name you know?
gerontological social work. But as we say, I'm looking into it, you know, because you
can't. Get the writing before you get too old and you can't do it again, man.
No, man, me not go wait so long.
You're calling this politics.
as we say, me
do political science, like when you're at university. The political science, but a couple years away, you call it the other thing away name. And then you do the right thing.
But we can still do it for them.
Because you see people are listening, people are listening, you know, they're not in one but in. Because you talk something positive and conscious and reality.
But on a serious note, Squitty, I heard somebody saying today
Top of the screen, people, the top of the screen. Yeah.
Mark Golding said that he might go give we hell. He made this statement at the experience ceremony, the Dr. Holness.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. There's the only way the PMP can stop the progress of the Jamaica Labour Party is only when the government alone cannot pass that specific law or something where both of them they're gonna need the position.
Greatest night.
Big up, brother.
With all of that. But
But they are bad down for this time, I know, buddy.
majority of the work, Squitty. Majority of the work.
Yeah, hold on here, we soon talk to you.
Majority of the work that is in the manifesto, they won't be able to stop. And the main things now that the country needs is the continuation of our roads, the continuation of the water projects, the continuation of building education, healthcare, social security, which Colonel Charles is doing a heck of a job to reform that sector and to ensure that the elderly that has been rejected for so many years are well taken care of. And not only that, I learned earlier that even the very PATH program that they have, that once a child is on the PATH program right up until university level, they can get a scholarship for 150,000 every year until they finish university.
Yeah.
So when you look at those things, and they are looking and swelling the economy because remember, and this is why me cringe when we think about the PNP running this country because the paying down the debt is of utmost importance because the more the debt go down is the more money that will freeze up will free up so that it can be invested back in the country. So we are now we will be at about 60 sometime in the next budget cycle and 60% debt to GDP, which is very good. Investors are coming in, and for all the people who keep on saying that Anjo are thief the land them and I sell them out to Chinese, let me tell you something. You see, if Anjo was a person who decided to prosecute everybody because a lot of persons tend to use cyberbullying on the internet and believe say the relevant authorities can't fine you. They can use the same video and fine you. So for all of the people them way keep on spreading all of the nonsense. If Andrew Wallace really want to sue him can do it. But guess what? Think about it, Squitty. If him did fi stop and address every single person we call him Batman, every single person we tell him fi suck him mother, every somebody we call him thief, him wouldn't have no time for
Now
running
it's
country.
time. We should have run the country.
Yeah. So when you think about it, if I own a piece of land and anybody from overseas approach me and say, me want your land to buy. Me no have no need for it. But me want to sell it. I know Andrew Wellness business that Take for example the Pinnacle apartment that is now being built, which is gonna be the tallest buildings in Jamaica for the first time. Even that them have called Andrew name pan. That land is a private owned land. I know him sell it to the Chinese, them we are built on it. The people them coming at the country, them have them money, them scout out Jamaica, and them find the person who have the land, and the person say, boy, I not no use for it. This is what me want for it. The Prime Minister cannot stop that,
No.
The Prime Minister can't stop that.
The development.
Government.
I'm gonna cut in. I choose Jamaica. I don't. My madness too. Not for the people them who run after them out. When them not call up some of them entertainer them and say put money together and go buy some of them land and build on it too. And that them for do.
Exactly, Chef Carl. Because guess what?
Corporation and do it.
Yeah, me notice the people in Jamaica who have the money not investing in the country. You know why? Them say the economy not right. But investors
Not
overseas,
everybody,
well, some of them.
I see Ian for the line here. No, we must say no Squitty. I talk about the people who have the billions. They, like, for instance, like enough of the entertainer them, as you say, they could put together as a corporate and have it managed and invest where they not even have to do anything. Them just go around and sit down around the table like executive and them have some man and look over it. Them not do it. And
No.
them same one. Well, where you say? Where say you?
Them entertainer unite to build on the man. Remember say no.
Then that me say man.
Entertainer are PNP. Most of
No,
them
but wait no. But at them but wait no, at them same one I go make music and I say the government has sell out this sell out that.
But party and music them know for make them know for invest, Them
Exactly.
believe them say foreign for the things for them, And stage show them a work with. Some of them want DJ to them all 60, 70,
Let me hear where I choose Jamaica. Make him finish up there. I'm on some good things.
So very interesting.
Yeah man, make him finish up there, yeah. And then after we can talk.
Yeah man, yeah.
But chef, all right, listen. If you check the history of our government in Jamaica. And one of the thing about
the screen people.
one of the thing about Jamaicans is that a lot of them don't read. They want this country to become the driving force of the Caribbean. And thank God for Dr. Wellness, Jamaica is on a trajectory to become the superpower of the Caribbean. But let us look at something. You want Jamaica to achieve greatness, but you are not willing to pedal the wheel and help them get there because it's not your government in power. Right? You know what the PNP should have done when they lose the election in a 2016? They should have come to wholeness. If they actually meant Jamaica good, they would have, if I was the opposition leader, Squitty, provided that I want Jamaica to grow, you know what I would have done? I would have united the party first and make them know, say, the time has come for Jamaica to move forward. And if we want to see power again, we must work with the current government and let the people of Jamaica see that we actually mean Jamaica well. Not say it with our mouth, but put it in action. Work with the government. And I'm not saying that them not keep the government in check. Yes. But stand up with wholeness. Work with him. Share the vision. Sell the vision. Put Jamaica on the right path. And I am sure that Jamaicans would have considered the PNP once again to run this country. Because why? They would have shown the people of Jamaica that we mean you well. So they would have helped to craft the policies. They would have said, all right, wholeness, me like the policy, but me not here. Me have an idea. All right, we do the water project across the island, but seeing that some areas might not have no river, but them have sea. Make we draw water from the sea. So you're giving initiatives and you're helping to craft the thing in such a way that the people of Jamaica will see you and see that you're actually working with the government and give you another chance at the wheel. But what do? They have chosen blood and fire. They have chosen propaganda. They have chosen chaos over everything else, and it has cost them. And as we tell them, say, don't put out my goal and make it stay right there, because I want to run again.
Yeah.
Yes, man. No, don't move it, make it stay right there.
In tough.
Yeah, man, make it stay, don't move it.
Man, yeah.
Because, you know why? I guarantee you that with the help of and the grace of God's Squitty, when wholeness done with this 5 years, and him work on what him say my work on, and Jamaicans can see and feel the difference in the whole atmosphere.
All that stuff going on around. All crime low. All
yeah, man.
Done.
Yeah.
And
Me guarantee him go with them again. Why? Because even now, sitting in the shadow of the opposition which they belong, they are not showing Jamaica that they mean me any good. Because if you are being guided by the standing orders of the House of Representatives, and it says that ministers must give a statement, the ruling party ministers give a statement for 20 minutes, the opposition shadow man speak for 5 minutes, and then you ask questions. However, the questions that you're going to be asking must be regarding to the statement that is given. So you cannot ask questions that is irrelevant. Stick to the statement, and you are going to walk out because you not get your way.
Yeah.
And the people's business needs to be done, and then you are going to tell Jamaica, say you love Jamaica, and and you want better for poor people and you. So what are you saying? Come on now. It is madness. And that is why Andrew now pay them no mind. His head is in the manifesto. Putting things together so that we can have a better country.
Yeah, man, you know, say Andrew is not have no time for them. Andrew is a focus. The man a focus and a meditate. It's a different term, this, you know. A term I put him to the fourth one and the fifth, you know.
Then Carl, remember, you know, he stated in the inaugural address that this term, it is not for the ministers, it is not for them to brag or to gloat, it is for them to show Jamaica what they have stated in the manifestos. It is about the people's business. That is why they are so busy getting things done. They don't have no time for the foolishness with the PMP and the back and forth and all of these things. Because if catch the ball, and all of these things, you know, cricket go. So the man is doing exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah.
Right? So when you look at the state from 1962 till now, Jamaica is still grappling with basic road, light, water, housing.
Still, it's true.
Still from 1962.
And the thing is that a lot of stuff the government them ignore, you know, all the previous government them, and it after a while, you know, it decay. And those things take hard for build back, you know. And enough work, you know. So and you can't just focus on just one thing. Everything, the way the government or Andrew Holness do this thing is a strategized way, man. Everything have to work. You have to work everything. You can't just say you just keep fixing road, build infrastructure. You have to deal with everything at the same time. So and it take time for doing it. It's like when them come in the crime, it's so long it take for bring down the crime since him in there. And them come out and them tell them, you know, say I'm gonna bring down that, you know, and people laugh because them still say like the number like it look like it go up. But it's so hard because you have to have a plan. You understand? You put in the commissioner was in charge. It never seems like him can able to manage it. So when I'm going to get you them and put in the next commissioner and look for the man, you know, and the right man at the wheel. So everything take time and it take planning. So these things can't move overnight. Because you can destroy somewhere, you can destroy something in a couple of hours, you know, or a couple of years. It depends what we're talking about. But for build it back, it takes longer to build anything, but it's easier for destroy. Easier for destroy the economy. But you know how long it will take for build it back? So all these things what Andrew is doing, it's gonna take time, and a lot of people, so especially a lot of the PMP them, when you catch them in a corner, you start asking them some simple question, like the fear-minded PMP them. Cause when them start out, you know, they must start hard pine and nothing going, but when they start point out certain little thing, them start saying, yeah, I true, that I go and it look good, but them still are put in the butt because you know them are PMP. But them see the good thing where I go on. I tell you, not for the right minded one them, you know, when they get to talk to those one, not the one them where it's upon the line. The one them upon the line with hard. I tell you that.
But you see, Carl, it is all about economic growth for the country, the way out of the darkness is economic growth. And we
Definitely.
cannot see economic growth without infrastructure. It is in this third term, may I learn that as simple as a road is, it drives economic growth.
Exactly, kind of traveling from point A to point B.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So all
That's
right.
why the parents start building highway them
A
road.
lot of
I
a lot of
mean,
persons are saying road canyon. All right.
and the crime is one of the big things too.
Yes.
'Cause
That
people can get for go about them business. People can go shop. No scared for go at certain hours. So those things make the economy.
Investors.
Yeah.
Yes. Because what he had done, he has studied, he did a case study on crime. And that is why he went and did his doctorate in surrounding crime and violence. A lot of persons didn't even know that.
So that's what they did doctorate in.
He did it surrounding crime and violence. I don't remember the exact terminology.
Okay.
Surrounds, yes.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
surrounds crime and violence. So that is why he has now changed the Ministry of Justice to Minister of Justice and Peace.
Right.
Because crime have different layers. You have crime by itself, you have violence by itself, you have peace by itself, and each is a different arm, and together they brings chaos. So he started out and bringing down crime, but violence is still out there on the loose. Now, that is why he now introduced peace, because only peace can quell violence. How do he propose to do that? He's going to have to now tackle the issues surrounding violence, starting with the home. The baby father chop up him baby mother because she cheat on him.
Yeah.
The auntie we build on him in your land, and when he come from foreign, not dead, and it cause problem. All of those chaotic stuff within families and neighbors and right across Jamaica, it's surrounded by violence, because I don't have enough chill inside of me to look on you and walk away after you take away my 1.5 million squitty.
Right.
In other words,
You cut off? Yeah, Tuesday. I think it's a car. Tuesday.
hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, man. Loud and clear.
You hear me now, Skitty?
Yes, sir. You know, hear me. You hear me?
So,
You hear me?
Yeah, man, me I hear you. Yeah, man, me I hear. So,
Yeah, man. Well, talk, man. We are hear you, man.
man, me I hear you, not hear.
Yes, man. We are hear you. Talk.
So, violence, violence say,
I'm a cut out.
see, peace,
Internet a act up, man.
you,
By the weather,
man,
the internet a crack up. Storm over there? Yo. Internet a crack up. V. Hello, V. V, you there? Okay, but the thing a crack up. Once it's Jamaica. Who is this now? Steve. Steve, unmute your mic. Steve. Steve, you there? Well, let me start come and look at power cut. I choose J. You say power cut. Power cut. A Jamaica in there, right? Yeah. They're not in another university. Yeah.
Man full of information, man.
Eh?
Man full of information, man.
Yeah, man. Me love what the man talk, brother.
Man this.
Him a doing wrong course at university, the man.
Oh yeah, man, I say I do social something.
Yeah, some social thing.
Yeah.
A man full of political knowledge, brother.
Well, you know, so him can do that, plus him can get, the political guy, and if you have different,
Yes, me I tell him do 2 years and that and never waste him time on it and go do the real thing.
yeah, man. Him can get in the back of the,
Right is no one man can really talk, but you know, like him a talk.
yo, I'm not listen to man, that's why, after a while, I have to dip in, because some of the thing when the man, even when, no for the people in Jamaica, even when there and some man, I say, yo, the government, they must sell out the place, and I say, China take over the place, and I say, my youth, look how much man down in Jamaica, we have money, no for the entertainer them, because I always have to go back to those guys. Why them not go buy some of the place them? And stop talk about China buy out and these people. No, you say nobody don't there buy? The place them is available to buy. Oh, none of them not buy. And them run around about China. No man.
Sell. Open space there. That is the idea them forget have and come together and unite.
Them just look, you know what say?
Big complex.
But what we call them is bad mind. And that you call bad mind.
A big complex with supermarkets, stores, all kind of thing, offices.
Yo, you have few people that do it, you know. So you see the man that way down there do that, you not going to hear them man there say that, because the man that go here just like how you say Ian down there and do him thing. You have people that do it.
Of course.
But it's just the people them were not doing it. Them can't even do it either, because some of them broke now have no money. But yet still I say the Chinese. All them not talk about a man like Ian. All them not talk about a man. Look how much people are here who open place. Enough bit. You know, but they are Jamaica. I'm going to go place and I say man have them look a strip. Where them have them car wash down there so. Them have them restaurant up there so. Them have them bar. The man never go on with things. So it's just the people up on the side that talk about Chinese are buy out. This are Indian are buy out. Arab are buy out.
Jamaica coal mine.
What you mean? The man
Coal mine.
yeah, me tell you the other day. One of my brother from California, right now I'm down there, I build up a little strip. I build up like the condo. I forgot how much condo the pan the thing. Right at the foot of Riddles. You understand? So people are invest.
Yeah, you hear me now? Some man want come, some people want come us to Jamaica. And Jamaica are hustling ground some more. Jamaica investment.
Yeah.
And the government should say, I'm not Australia come hustle. Australia come set up business, come invest. And so man,
Yes, true, Jamaica. You're back now.
Yeah. I tell me that God.
The internet not up though.
Yeah. No, me depend data.
Oh. You set it good, because we're not going to pick you up. You're in and out. You're break up. J.A. Vice, choose Jamaica, you're break up. Alright, see if we can get a better spot. V, you up? I'll take all this person now.
hey, Chef, you see what happened to Jamaica now? Jamaica have moved away from poverty to prosperity. And the man them want to call back poverty. You understand? And Jamaica nah go low. They have some people that say nothing nah go on. Lie them and tell me.
I don't tell them. They don't know that.
Lie
No, I tell you something. Mr. People, even though you sit on a river thunder, right? We know certain part down there ragged enough. Mr. People live down there somewhere, and the man them a live good. Cause through them capture local land them, but the man them build some local cottage pan it, and the man them a live nice. Yeah, man.
So anyway, people in Jamaica, people can live good same way. But there's just certain place now where them have to get rid of, but it take time. Because if the people that live there, them alright, why you gonna break it down and mash it down? Because you have to find someone to put them in.
I ring
I live good, man. Yes, I. Real.
and
Steve up.
then
Yo, can I say something?
Yeah.
You know the stigma behind some people say, oh, some people they are dead hungry. When I say old people can't dead hungry, I have what if I soil down there to kill what if I dirt to plant food and then something? Oh, you can't dead hungry down there. What if I acres a lot?
Sure, man. Good for fruit trees and
Recently, I got watch like say last year in I June so. And then from me I drive from Montego Bay go in from hour. From Montego Bay go Ochi hour, 1 hour so. 1 hour so anyway so him you can see a crab on the road and then roadside and so all people are dead from here and food that run around like you know what I mean I say?
Sure.
From Jamaica, good style. You can plant Kalalo. You can plant lettuce not take long for coming. The people just peckish at Jamaica. No one no hungry and peckish and choose what they want to eat. This is the one time I used to choose what I want to eat. I couldn't choose what I want to eat. If I didn't have anything, you know chicken back grow me. I know what it is me I have to remember about chicken back. I understand it. I have to remember about chicken back.
Rascal,
I chicken back grow me.
I just said sardine and I'm
Yeah, for the program. And the hungry people are dead for hungry, the people are dead for pigeon.
Yeah, people are peckish, man.
Pigeon demand them blacker, and not hungry. And pigeon, but guess who tell them them are dead for hungry? Some politicians tell them say, they're not dead for hungry.
Yeah.
And them not believing on themselves, we must say with the politicians.
Like one woman said to me, she don't know something I live right, you know. But she buy it this way, you know. And now we're going to dead for hungry.
Yeah.
So you're dead for hungry. Towards crisis, very. So I say, you know, if I take over, man, the 5 year already. Yes, I did.
I'm not dead.
So I know you're dead for hungry. Yes, I did. You alone are dead for hungry. Because me a businessman, so you alone are dead for hungry. And me have a little space in my yard where I can plant Kalalo.
I picture them black and
banana tree. Yeah?
the man them like the people black and pigeon.
Yeah.
And pigeon, you know, and me I tell a man say, yo, me tell you so. I'm gonna tell you enough people this and them not believe. You see, if you have vision, you must make money. When you lack a vision, you can't make no money.
Alright, General. Look at her. General. You know why youth?
Yeah.
You know why youth? You know why youth? You know why youth? You know why fast?
I can manifest, you know, sorry that shit. Go there. Sorry that shit.
You know why youth from Maypen? See that the man cripple, you know. And I can't the man push the thing live, you know. And I cripple the man cripple, you know.
Yeah.
Cripple, you know, barely can't walk, you know. Is that the man push the cart, you know. He might push it Squitty. You understand it?
Yeah.
Jamaican, you have a lazy people say nothing now go on. I don't do a couple sweet you can sell. Is that it and survive. You can't if you're hungry. You understand it? You can't if you're hungry. Because you have some people who sell a man and sell some good simple thing. And they still palm themselves.
Lazy people start that, you know, lazy people.
Yeah, lazy people.
And lazy people start that, man.
Good thing. Me start from 1 craving and 1 Mataran. Me start from that. When me go some up and left school, I work with Abraham and son. And me lose my work from Abraham and son. And me say, me see my people, I'm a hustler. And me build myself. And my brethren give me 1 craving and 1 Mataran. 3 Heineken, 3 beer, 3 Jagan. and my mother give me $40. And when she give me the $40, she cost me, so she send me to school. And she send me go learn trade. And me no go and go learn the trade them. You understand it? But when me see them do us, them work for themselves. And me can work for myself. You understand it? And get kids. And go them off. I have one alone I go college now. One I go college right now. Is that till the business go. Till I shoes and clothes me I sell now, Squitty.
Yeah,
So the tree matter. You understand? And build house out of that. Is that it? You understand it?
Yeah,
So
man.
if you try life, you will be, you could have, alright, you know, so enough time people see me, I feel me travel. That's what they say. And I Jamaica, I work hard for my thing, you know. I show my partner. Because savings is a key, you know. And that people don't understand, you know. Some people want big things to get rich, and it's not working. You understand it?
You
So,
start from
some people don't
scratch.
understand, so you have to start from scratch till you go big.
Grow,
You
yeah.
grow. That's what it is. I have a pencil yourself. I have a balance yourself. If you know, you will say a 300,000, and if it's a boy, 300,000 can cover everything. No. You have a pencil it out. Say, if you do that, and pencil, we call left back. You understand it?
Yeah, you have to do the math.
You have to do the maths. A lot of people understand. That's what it is. You can reach somewhere in life, and you start somewhere, you must reach somewhere, you have to learn to save. Save are the key. Show your little partner, or get one partner and show something on the night. And see if your business don't grow. You understand it? Because what man I got China now, Squitty. Because what man I got China now, at Jamaica. That's why I can buy them goods and come down now. You understand it? You want a youth where we use sensible, show them partner, do them thing. You understand it? You can better your life, man. So you see your life better. You understand it? And that's how you can talk about nothing now and go on. That's what him want to live. It's like I'm afraid of son. You understand it? I'm afraid of son, Squitty.
So I go also.
Yeah. You understand it? You have to do something, man.
Lazy, man.
Because when you also and your business grow, you can employ even to somebody, you know. And the person can employ to somebody, you know.
Yeah.
And so the thing grow, you know. And the country grow too. You understand it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Can reach up in a life, man. Three beer, three dragon. No farm grow that from. And buy one juice cat. Buy one juice cat for one euro, and second hand juice cat for $40. And I sell share rice. This is it, and my business grow.
Where you come from, man?
This is it. Yo, Squitty, Mr. Fish. You know Newland, Squitty. You know Newland.
Portmore?
Here, Portmore.
Yeah, man.
Me push my card from Newland and Beachline and keep. I push my card from there, so. Go straight at Elsha. And push come back on Newland.
Yeah.
So they tell them I'm in teen.
Yeah.
They tell them I'm in teen, Squitty. You understand it? He said, I tell myself, I build myself to be a man. He said it. We never think about myself, I teach people things. I think myself say, I build my own way. And we keep dance out of that, Squiddy. Is he said just cat? We keep big dance out of that.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Yes, sir, we keep big dance.
Yes,
He said
sir.
it. And build myself. He said, me start get me youth them and so I mind them. Till I one, we tell us one alone we have no. We take money from me now, Squiddy. The one I go college. One alone. To me try life. You understand it? Anybody can try life and better than I have to depend on government.
That make life
You
better.
understand it? You don't have to depend on government. You can try life. What I mean? Put things together and try life, man. Yeah. You understand it? Mr. Squiddy. You see, for me, I look at me, I said, be sensible, you know. For me, I look at me, sell cow shit then time. To the people in my scheme. Cow shit, me sell them, you know. To grow them grass. This is how they sell cow shit. This is how they grow the grass. You understand it? This is sell cow shit. You understand it? I go sell them the cow shit. Because I want the cricket. Yeah, because we get the cow shit. About for me, get us
You could have sell that because me I used to not sell. Oh yeah, you could have sell it. Manure.
So manure. If put them, if grow them grass, cause them You know, skin people love them pretty grass. You know, that's it. And them love it like grow grass fast, you know. The man who grow grass fast. I'm gonna find some. I'm just gonna take order. I'm gonna just go over a cow pasture and take it up and put it on one cart and can't go sell them. You understand it?
Yeah.
Because you have ambition.
Enough to me doing Squitty.
Yeah, man.
You still all cleaner. You understand it? Squitty, me create enough history in our life, man. If me have something in our life, man, people have a bad mind.
I true, man.
So I'm going to create a poem and I'm tell you about history, Squitty. I'm going to show you the history. I'll show you some you can try life. I'm better than life. Alright, you see me? Me can create a Portmore, see? We can create a Portmore with the set card. I'm going to go over there and sell the money. Matter than dust a billion house them. Over Greater Portmore. And when they have a card over there, man come to me and say, if me not no flour. You see it? If me not no rice. You say, eh? Me just say, I was to buy 25 rice, 25 flour, half dozen mackerel. You understand it? And then pay them actually for starfish. Till people start live over there now, the business start get greater. You see it? Much bigger flour me I get from wholesale. You understand it?
Yes.
You understand? When I sell chicken back over there, I'm in a fridge. Ice me buy them. Tell you remember ice? Remember ice for the ice shop them?
Yeah.
I'm use to put for the chicken them. I'm buy the chicken them and buy the chicken back. I put ice on it. I can sell off in space of 2 days. Can you take long for sell off now? Because me alone I sell them. So the five me get fight to the Squitty. Five me get fight to them. Five me get fight to them and them fight against me, you know. I'm have left from there, you know. You understand it?
Yeah.
I tell you, me do skillful. They ask the curse style, we start sell curse style. They ask the coal, we start sell coal. You understand it? I want to go minimum me having a Squitty. You see me tell you some Squitty, so I buy the van. But I buy the van no Squitty. I still come start get a fight, you know. I buy a van, you know. I buy the van and I start get fight, you know. And 3 people start live over there now. And people start have a shop on the gully side. You see it? Have a shop there. I'm there, I do my thing. I do my thing. If I buy the van Squitty. And then I have to do no Squitty. I used to keep treat. I used to keep treat. Keep pick them.
Yeah.
It's a big treat every year time. I keep treat for them. And he pick them love. So when I send pick them go a different shop in the Squitty. They come to my shop, you know. Because I always have a backlash sweetie, you know. We give them all 2 sweetie, you know. When they come by, you know. So they either come to shop today, Squitty. They either come to shop today. That is true talk, Squitty. You can try. You can try. We have to be smart. We have to use the brain fast. You see what it? You understand it? You have to be smart, man. Every youth can have something in life, man. No, you don't have a teeth.
You have to try, man.
You have to train, man. You go somewhere and stop and study. And study the spot there, I say. I study the spot there, work. Alright. You know, so we can put that right this up. And achieve something. This is nobody knows that right this up. So I'm going to achieve something from this up. And see if you don't grow yourself. Is that it? That's it. You can try life, man. You can try life no matter what. You can try life.
Yes, man.
No, you can matter about life hard. And life this, I'm have to do scamming. I'm have to do this, I'm have to do that. Is that it? Don't think about that, because you know that's a problem. Is that it? Because you make a money today and you have to do 20-year sentence. You know work out.
Work out,
You know work out. Waste of time that.
Alright,
Try life, man.
Yes, I. Well, it's on, man. Yeah, we're going to take some money. Big sister. Big sister, you up? Big sister, you up? S-lap. You up? S-lap.
They must sleep.
Squitty me up, man, man, listen.
Yes,
I'm
Squitty.
ready to talk.
Alright. Clive.
Yes, Squitty, bless.
No, I know about another Clive down at Gilzine. And next S-lap up at the Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Squitty. You know,
Squitty, me there.
to build an economy.
Yeah, what on the Clive? Where you say, Howard?
Me still there. I told me.
Yeah, man, you saw reach him, man. Let me reach him and check you out. Yeah, hold on it.
No, go on, do your thing, man. Me there, man.
Yes, Squitty, as I say, to build an economy, you know, do something overnight, you know, and put a whole heap of work and put in for make it reach where it reach, you know?
Yeah.
So,
you know, we not for, not because of politics, we not for stood aside and I said, this not happen, that not happen, when it happen. When it happen, we for say it happen. See, this are all opposition will grow themselves, just like the government, because we have to move the country forward, no matter who in a power. See, you can't see something a hundred things that happen, and when you confirm the government, you don't want to deal with the hundred things. You want to start something different. It's like we're on a direction, brother. We are carry back ourselves. We are reverse back ourselves.
Yeah.
So I work, we have to constantly work from remember, you know, whenever I want to go work 5 days for the week, and when time them finish Friday, them I go up Monday. Them, when they go up Monday, anything we unfinished, I just let them start from.
Yeah.
See? Them not gone to something else and left the unfinished work. The unfinished work have to be done.
Sure.
Because all right now got done, all of the work now got done in a 5 day. So just like how the economy, fixing the economy, fix up Jamaica, it now got done in a 5 year.
True, sir.
See, it take time, you know, it take time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I don't have to give thanks to it there right now, and it'll grow, brother.
Yes, I.
See, it'll grow. And we all benefit from it in the future.
Yeah, man. Well, on make you Howard that's now. Howard, where are you now? Howard.
No, me there. I go and listen in, you know. But me just I say, in Jamaica, I have only for land where you can invest in, like Ian said, you know. Your money, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, Ian not there, but still. You can't invest in a little land and go and build up your something from this way, you know what I'm saying? So, I not say, oh, people can't say, oh, them certain things can't go on a yard and them not have this and not have that. Because it's lazy intent. You see a video, especially in the morning time when you get up and you go to work and you go to the bus and shit and you in the parking lot. You really don't want to be there, but you gotta be there because you know why? Because it's a hustle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what's gonna pay your bills at the end of the day. So it's to go and have a positive mindset about the whole day and just go and get it over with. So that's why, you know what I mean? And you gotta have a positive mindset of how the country is going. And people just keep having that negative mindset like it's not going nowhere. It's going somewhere. Trust it. Trust it.
Sure.
There's a lot of people down here. There's a lot of people from the States that go to Jamaica just for bamboo rafting and shit like that. If you get where I'm going. Feel me?
Yeah.
So that's revenue all in itself. That's bringing in people. They don't care about the crime and shit at that time. They going out there to go have a good time. They already seeing crime over here and everywhere else. Crime is everywhere you go in the world. So one place ain't going to be the whole capital for just crime all in itself when you see crime in your own backyard.
Yes, sir.
I just that's enough.
That is it. All right. I'm coming here from Chef attack already. Yeah. Steve, you up? Steve. Unmute your mic, Steve. All right. Choose J. You can talk now, brother.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, we are here clear now.
All right. So, as it relates to efficiency, let us look at agriculture.
Yeah.
More. Because as we all know, right now we're importing more than how we're exporting,
Right.
and this is impacting the agricultural economy and our farmers. So what the ministry is now doing is that they're driving a reform, and that is to ramp up agriculture in Jamaica to allow it to become more attractive for people to go in. So recently, the government they open the agro park in Clarendon, where farmers can get certain amount of acres to lease for just $20,000. Now, when me hear the price, me shocked because me never know some man could have get 13-acre land for lease for $20,000
A year.
a year. Now, when you
Wow.
talk about people talk about the government not doing anything for Jamaica, make me laugh because women and especially young women are now going into farming because it is now more attractive. So what are the things that are on the agenda to make agriculture and food security more palatable according to the manifesto? Food storage. So the government is now focusing on partnering with the Ministry of Agriculture to build cold and dry storages. The cold storage is almost complete. I think it is 80 something percent complete. It is a very huge building. It will have agro processing. You will be able to do puree, food washing, and several and multiple different things. So the farmer can just carry him stuff, go there, wash them, clean them up, and you have, I think they have about 13 fridge cold room there that they'll be able to store the produce. Now, one of the reasons why they are not we were not able to do food security is because we did not have the infrastructure for it. So a man reap 340 pound of onion and him go and market with it. The vendors them come and buy with them to buy, and the rest of it stay and him and spoil because he have nowhere to put it. So what is happening now? Him lose, and then now when the market cannot provide the volume of food that it takes to feed the 900 plus households in Jamaica, and also the wider community, for example, the hotels, the Airbnbs and stuff like the people, the supermarkets that would have purchased stuff, it create problem. So now to stem that problem, they're now doing dry and cold storage. The
How
cold
many of them
storage.
build up already so far?
Huh?
How many of them build so far?
So far they started working on two. The dry storage is being built and the cold storage is being built. The cold storage.
I think
I think
at St. Elizabeth.
yes, in St. Elizabeth. So for the time being, the one that is almost ready will be able to host dry and cold good dry and cold storage.
Yeah.
They're also they're building storages. The Bodles, which is the research center for agriculture. Over the years, it was not being maintained, so it has deteriorated to some extent. They have started work to rebuild a state-of-the-art research center, and this will enable scientists to do research and to study the whole agricultural process so that they'll be able better, the government through this initiative will be able to better assist farmers and the nation as it relates to their farming, their needs and stuff like that. They are ramping up cattle farming. So we are going to see that coming on stream. So pork is a major thing for Jamaica. You talk about the jerk pork, and people just love pork overall. Whether you cook it at your yard or whatever. They are now looking into ramp up cattle farming and to also export that to the Caribbean and the wider parts of the world. All of this, they're doing studies, they're doing case studies, they're doing the proper planning. And one of the things that I really love about this is that it is not a hurry come up thing where the government is working under the pressure and to please the people and give them a fast, quick fix. They just hurry come up and little after that it just topple over and fall apart. They are ramping up irrigation for farmers. So they are now working on the Pedro Plains irrigation, where they are pumping water from the Black River to up to the farms so that the farmers are able to have portable water for their farm. They're also working on storages. What this means, they're giving out tanks. They're going to be building a reserve as well. So that will hold, I think, over some 15,000 gallons of water. And from that, they'll be able to use pumps and pipeline to circulate water to the different farms. As it relates to fishery, they are looking into building cage nets. So what they'll be doing with this, farmers, I think it is being used to some extent, but they are studying a more reformed way of using it for the local farmers, and also for those who for the fishermen and for those who have nurseries. So they're looking into setting up ponds in the sea as well. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be using the mesh. So just like how you have the pool in your yard where you go buy it a Casco or Walmart, and you set it up in your yard and you pump the water in it and it's strong enough for hold you and your family. So what they're going to be doing though is use the net. So the fish will be raised in the sea, but at the same time they will be contained so that they can so that they're gonna use net to house them. So this is they will be focusing on the red snapper in this regard and some other species of fish, because what is happening is that because of the overfishing in the island, a lot of the fish them are dead out, and some of them are moved based on the corals being destroyed. They're also looking into coral farming. So this is the process by which they will be rebuilding the corals that are being destroyed. So they'll be taking the corals that are healthy and they will be setting up habitats. I believe I have seen a video where somewhere in Jamaica there's a group, I guess it's an agency that is already doing this, and so the government is now seeking to ramp it up. They're also looking into securing our mangroves. So this is to ensure that the mangroves are not destroyed by anybody, whether they're buying sea beachfront properties or anything like that. There will be a regulation where the mangroves will have to be preserved and they cannot be touched. As it relates to what was it again? as it relates to grants. They have several grants going for farmers, for fishermen, for everybody who practically participate in the fishing industry. They have several programs coming up to they're building what you call it, the house, the house them where the fishermen them store their stuff and
Hold on, choose J.A. Here this brother Carnelly. I say rather not give money for small farmers, only if you buy car.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I am not a biased person, regardless of the party that I follow. And if the government is doing something that is not right, I am going to call them out and say that it is not right and I do not agree with it. So until I have some proof that Rada is doing that, I cannot.
Do not believe that, you know, because people spread propaganda.
I cannot comment. One of the things that I know for sure is that Rada is working closely with the government to rebuild farm roads. They have already renovated over some 70 something farm roads already in the last term. They'll be ramping up that this term to ensure that the farmers have better roads to go to their farms. They're also looking into bringing in panel vans, which is more cheaper and economic friendly to the farmers. And I believe, yes, that they will be given some concessions for this, for those who wish to have panel vans to transport their produce. Now, they will need it to transport their produce from the farm to the dry or cold storage areas. So, there is a lot that is happening in the agriculture industry. Some of them is premature, so as it relates to that, we will not hear some of the things that are happening. But once it leaves the incubator, we will have profound knowledge as to what it will be and how it will affect our agricultural industry. They are also making plans to build a new sugar factory. I think it will be in the vicinity of Monimus. The one that was closed down. You remember the sugar factory, Squitty, where they closed down? Anonymous.
Lushan.
Yeah, man, one sugar factory they closed on up in line, man, and it caused devastation for the community.
Now which parish? Westmoreland?
No, not Westmoreland. Froome is still active, and the one of them in Clarendon is still active. But there's one of them that was closed down. I don't know if anybody here. Yeah, man, one of them they closed down. Other day they did an interview with they went into the community and they did an interview showcasing, and some of the people who were affected by it were interviewed, and they were talking about how the closure of the factory devastated their livelihood. It was closed under the time God bless it, Monimus, Lionel Town. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, so it's Monimus. So what they're now doing, Squitty, is they're seeking to build a new factory, new state-of-the-art sugar factory.
Okay.
It was announced, but
I sugar still have one?
Yeah, man, sugar Appleton Estate was closed down in the early 2000s. That too devastated the community of Silo, Balaclava, and several communities in the stretch of the vicinity, because it was the bread and butter for a lot of people. But what happened was the income, the revenue was not adding up. So the current owners were losing, right? So because they were losing, a lot of anky panky did a go on with the big shot them and all of that stuff. So they sold it to a company, them named Campari, and a set of Chinese, and the Chinese took it over, and in the wake of things, while being in operation, they realized that they're operating at a loss also. When investigations were done, they realized that a lot of it was internal and also external shocks based on the economy and stuff like that. So they closed it down, made everybody redundant, paid up who needs to be paid up. And I have a family member who got paid up. She was able to build her house out of that money. So I know what I'm talking about. So that was the case with Appleton Estate. So all the cane from Appleton Estate, with all the lands that they have, Appleton Estate supposed to have over some 500 acres of land when you combine all of them. And they are now sending the cane to between Frome and Clarendon. So this new factory will definitely provide thousands of jobs. It will bring back sunshine to the sugar industry. And they're also seeking to revive the sugar industry and to bring it back to the farmer glory that it once was. So as I said, there are several things that are happening in the Ministry of Agriculture. Some of them are premature, and you will not hear about them until
So what about Worthy Park?
Worthy Park. But Worthy Park is one of the places where still a boom. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Calda, say what about Worthy Park? Worthy Park still a boom. Appleton is sending the cane to Worthy Park and Frome right now to be thing there. But me used to work at Appleton Estate in Squitty.
Okay.
As a young youth, when me just left school, me did there with my father and thing. My father used to work there, and I used to work at the distillery. That is how me know how the rum make. So me know Appleton Estate inside out. Me used to work in the cane field too with my great grandfather. Me know what it is for cut sugar cane, manure, wheat cane grass, all of that. For example, when school gives summer holiday or on weekend, we have to be behind my grandfather donkey. I go a bush with him. So that was how I got first hand insight about the whole sugar cane and thing. So from there to Appleton Estate now working in the distillery, I saw, and as me tell you, a whole heap of anky panky did a go on. And enough of the managers, they weren't straight. When you forget razor pay and a pay go round, come round, a pay anky panky, and sometimes the factory have to close down because people strike and all of those stuff. So I don't know what is going to be. The last time I heard is that they're going to scrap it and move it Lionel Town. So money Them a go move it carry go a Clarendon a Worthy Park. And I guess if them a go move stuff, then obviously they have plans to expand that one up there. I don't know about that. I mean, I hear the government say anything about that. But yes, there's a lot that is happening in the health, in the agriculture. It's a matter of waiting and seeing some of the announcements that we will hear. Some of the there are more ribbons to be cut, but I think some of those are going to take place in the latter part of this year, going into next year, before we actually see some handing over and some official openings. As it relates to the economy, we continue to build on the road infrastructure, as most of the things in the manifesto is a continuation to with what the government had started. So the road work continues. The last term, $45 billion was pumped into the Spark program, and we have seen where a lot of roads have started, finished, and there's a lot more to come. There is 600 roads on the Spark program currently, and you can go on the Spark program website, just type in Spark program in a Google, go on there and just browse, look around and check for yourself and some of the things that are happening, because a road that needs to be fixed in your constituency might very much be on there. Some of the roads on the Spark program include rural, parochial, and main roads. Now, one of the reasons why the government has pumped $45 billion into the Spark program is to drive efficiency. Now, what we mostly have are, majority of the time, the attention is placed on the coastal roads. What do I mean by that? The coastal roads are the roads that surround the entire island. Now, over the years, with the sea taking back its course, climate change, global warming, based on the study that the government did, they have now recognized that they're going to have to make other preparations, because it doesn't matter how much they fix those roads, it will crawl back into deterioration gradually. So, to drive economic growth and development, they are now looking inwards. What does that mean? They are now taking the roads from the coast and putting them through the different parishes. So take, for example, the Montego Bay bypass that is now being built. Over 200 and something million US dollars have been invested, and so far they are making steady progress, and it is slated to be open, I think, completed May of next year. And the last update is that, based on the pace that NROC, which is a Jamaican construction company, and China Harbour, which is Czech, who is currently doing the work, they're saying that they are making steady progress ahead. They're ahead of time. Now, while roads ease traffic congestion, it opens up economic opportunities. So when the bypass from Iron Shore and comes out through Fairfield in Montego Bay, all those lands that are there inhabited, meaning them just put on now use, have tree and grass, those lands will become available for investors, whether you're local or you're international. What does that mean? When somebody buy a land and build a mall on it, or build an apartment on it, you may be looking and saying that, boy, I might really like the piece of land, but you don't have the money to buy it. That investor who comes and put a plaza there, he is going to have to pay tax for that massive plaza that he puts there.
Yeah.
All all the people who rent space from him to do business, once their business is registered, they will have to pay taxes. What does that mean? The more taxes are paid, is the more revenue pumped into the economy to do the things that we need to be done. So you may be looking at a road and say road can't eat. So that no matter to you the amount of road they are building. Yes, it matters. Because the more money the government get, is the more they can pump into paying down our debt.